Hi, my name is Kevin, and this is my ASEA story. In March 2013, I had a vaccination, and that triggered an immune response in me about 11 to 12 days later. I was having a lot of pain all over my body, having chronic fatigue, having nauseating. Didn't know what's wrong with me actually. I went to see doctors, neurologists, I went to see cardiologists because my blood pressure was up and down. All in all, I've seen about 9 specialists within a period of 6 months, but to no avail. Couldn't find out what's wrong with me. And I happened to do a test called bioresonance, and one of the results came out was vaccine damage. And I thought at a point in time that my condition could be attributed to vaccine damage, which created my immune system or allow my immune system to just go haywire. From then onwards, right, because mainstream medicine was not able to restore back my health, I did a lot of alternative therapy. I went on a hyperbaric oxygen chamber, tried to get as much oxygen into my cells. I did intravenous vitamin C, glutathione, just to help me to do some form of detoxification. I went as far as Thailand to do plasmapheresis to help to clean my blood in my system. I spent a lot of money, I did a lot of protocol, but all these procedures were not able to restore back my health. I went to see TCM, in fact 5 TCM, went on a lot of herbs, acupuncture, all sorts of Chinese remedies. I still have the same symptom, the pain, the nauseating, the chronic fatigue. They didn't go away. I was introduced to redox molecule by a naturopath in Australia. That was in May 2017. I've never heard about this technology before. I went to PubMed just to verify that this is legitimate science. And when I realized that there was a lot of peer review done, a lot of scientific papers on it, I decided to try. And at the point in time, it was not available in Singapore yet. I had a courier from the US, and I took about 2 cups, just about three days, right, on maintenance dose. I thought something was happening in my body. Even though I still have a pain, all my symptoms, but I felt something was activating. I couldn't explain it. So I called the naturopath in Australia and asked him whether I can increase my dosage. He said, yeah, you can, definitely. So I went on 8 cups of 60 ml a day. And what was amazing is that on that dosage of 8 cups of 60 ml a day, my healing was accelerated. Slowly, within days and weeks, my pain started to fade away. My brain fog that I had, always all the time was slowly lifted up. My nauseating was minimized down to a trickle. And between May 2017 and September that same year, I was feeling a lot better. But in between, I had 4 healing reactions. In other words, I was feeling very good and then not so good for about 4, 5, 6 days. And I was feeling very good again and not too good. So all in all, I had 4 major healing reactions. And I couldn't understand why. And I again asked, Dr. Wayne, who is my naturopath, and he explained that healing is not a linear progression. Sometimes it goes on staggered progression. And that's the reason why I have healing reaction. But it's a good sign because it means that my body is reacting and healing. And the last 20% took me about another 9 months to almost recover. And eventually by June to July 2018, I would say that I'm almost like fully recovered. My pain, my nauseating, my tiredness was all gone. At times I still have it. When I wake up, I feel fine. A small residue of this symptoms, but it is bearable. It was really not that bad as before. And I'm just really glad that I found this technology because it actually restored back my health to normal after suffering for almost like 4.5 years. So I'm really grateful for this technology. I'm very grateful to ASEA, and also I'm very grateful to Vertis Northern, who did not sell this technology to a pharma company who may just bury it and I'll never get to see my full restoration. So thank you, ASEA.